Well, this is not what I expected. Not much of a success. Hello, planet Earth. Okay, Lakeland. This is my very first day, let's say the 0 day of Scotland, which I will tell you about a little more. I just wanted to show you where is the ground zero point to start. No, I'm heading north, but not directly, but I'm going and riding through the Lake District. The details of this challenge and the tour I will tell you about while I'm riding. I think I will have the time. So, a little bit of a status report. As I said previously, I am on a mission. I want to complete the challenge in Scotland. Doing this, we visit every single whisky distillery in Scotland. There are 130 of them. I don't want to leave one out. Today is day 0, and today is the day.
Well, it is so typical of him. I bet he thought that with a single action camera, he could record everything with different camera angles and with spot-on audio. He should have asked me, of course. In situations like this, he usually comes up with weird lines like, not spending thousands on audiovisual equipment before the very first mile being ridden on the bike, and other nonsense like this. See the result? No one can understand anything because of the wind noise. Anyway, I just made the decision to cut out his voice from here. He was only talking about his last night experience when he got lost in the Lake District anyway. There was no signal available at all, and the Android phone just asked a question if some information should be updated. He then, having his gloves on, accidentally clicked on yes, so for the rest of the night he was left without any kind of navigation at hand. By the way, paper maps are no longer available at petrol stations. Then, while riding around randomly, He met with a fellow biker who gave good advice to ride along further 3 miles to find a pub where there was internet available. So, for the rest of the night this was the pattern, riding from pub to pub in pitch black, updating the map and hoping for the best. He needed to make quite a few emergency breaks due to the sheep sleeping on the tarmac. Maybe that resulted in waking up in the middle of the night in the hostel, having severe wrist pain. The first mission for him therefore was to find ibuprofen somewhere to kill the pain. But before anything, let's see his joyride through the Lake District up to Coniston Lake.
Azt hiszed, nem hallom, hasad a légballon. Zuhanunk, hazudunk, lebukunk, feladom, mert azt hiszed, nem hallom. Azt hiszed, nem látom, amikor kint ásol. Csak azért beesek a gödörbe temet, mert azt hiszed, nem látom. Azt hiszem, nem hallod, a szavam nem tartom. Nevetek, fecsegek, lopom a szereped, mert azt hiszem, nem hallod. Azt hiszem, nem látod, kiköpöm, megrágom. Menekülsz, idejössz, tudom, ám belekötsz. Azt hiszem, nem látod. Azt hiszem, nappal van, dobogot elkaptam. Megölöm, sírotom, odadom, nem adom, mert azt hiszem, nappal van. Azt hiszed, éjjel van, feszülés elpattan. A sötétbe temet, tudod a helyemet, mert azt hiszed, éjjel van. Miért most, miért soha? Azt hiszem, maradok te veled. Azt hiszem, jó veled. Élni, halni, végre megtanítani. Műholdban fent, te vagy lent az igazi. Miért bosszant fel úgy az arcodon a kincs? Miért van lázad rajtad, ami nincs? Élni, halni,
Okay, full success. I could buy the ibuprofen. I filled the tank up. Even I could only squeeze 6 liters into it, but at least it feels a bit more secure just in case I get lost again in the Lake District. Plus, I have a tiny small signal as well. You know, the ballet dancing activity to swing my leg over these bags. So 3 more minutes to the place, which promised worth to visit. Of course, checking canister now. Wow, this is not what I expected. But I'm here. Not much of a success. I wanted to visit a mysterious lake, but it turned out there is a footpath leading towards, and I checked it, and walking on it a few hundred yards, and it just turned out that that's not a path for a Suzuki Bandit. I'm turning around and checking out some sort of castle. I just realized my camera wasn't on. So unfortunately you missed my previous monologue. And probably the most important information, at least for me, is this is the Bray Castle. Just along the Lake District. I mean in the middle. As you can see, the lake is over there. And it's a marvelous scenery. But focusing on the building, this is a castle, and you might believe that this is a historical site, but actually it is not. It was built in 1840 something by a rich doctor who probably didn't know what to do with the money, and he just actually created this fake Gothic castle, which is a little bit looks like a mixture of a castle and a church. Definitely monumental, which is great. But as an art, probably falls more on the kitschy side. But it doesn't mean it's not attracting so many people here. Even a bus arrived. Let's see what we can see inside. Hi, is there an admission fee to go in?
Admission, yes.
Yes.
540 for standard entry.
Okay, and what is inside? What can I see?
We only have the ground floor open.
Yeah.
We have an exhibition of photographs taken by Rupert Potter, who was Richard Potter's father. So they
Okay.
stayed here in the 1880s. First time
Is
they've
it
been
possible just to look around from the door here?
Um,
Just from here?
okay.
Thank you. Just to see how it looks like. So that's how it looks like inside. Again, it's kind of a mixture of a castle and a church. The upstairs is closed. Downstairs is some sort of photo exhibition, which I don't believe want to spend the time on. So let's just walk outside and see what is outside the building, how it looks like. Thank you. To be honest, I'm a bit confused. Obviously it looks monumental. But I just don't get the purpose of it. Is it like a house to live in? A normal property? Wow. Even there is a shed in Gothic style. Please stone me if I'm not right, but for me it looks like somebody has the money but doesn't have the taste. Let's see what is in the shed. Lawn mover. Empty. Or maybe it's a greenhouse with a window roof.
So what I did is I ran
And this is the back of the building. I saw that. It was nice, but probably enough. Let's just find something similar which is truly historical. Stories behind it, with people's life behind it. Not just like a paravan mocking something. A lake is there, which I believe is not the Lake Coniston, but another lake, which wouldn't be surprising as being the Lake District. And just minutes ago I could see high mountains there, rocks and beautiful scenery, but everything is in the fog and in the mist now. What a dramatic weather change. Then after this slightly disappointing castle, let's head towards something. My wrist still hurts. Which is actually 5,000 years old. And it started raining. Well, actually it's not a real rain, it's more like a mist with some light rain. change. I trusted the weather, did not put on my raincoat. And this is 4 or 5,000. And now let's go to the golf hotel or golf hotel where I'm going to stay for tonight, which is supposedly right on the Scottish border. Now I have rain trousers, raincoat, extra jumper, leather jacket. So after all these precautions, I'm quite sure it will be sunny in a few minutes. This is what you get in Silloth or Silloth, I will figure it out, for £58.